that I came to bring the pain, hardcore
Yeah.
to the brain. Let's go inside. Those was smash radio hits in the black community. Raekwon and Ghostface shit. Ice Cream didn't hit on the radio, bro. I never heard that on the radio in
It's
Michigan once
seldomly.
since it
Yeah,
came.
I heard
The
Yeah,
that.
video hit.
Bro,
The
Ice Cream
video
was on
hit.
the radio, my
The
nigga.
video
it
hit.
was on the radio.
Not
Like
like
that.
that.
It was in the mix shows. It was in the mix. It was in the mix shows.
I say this
Rarely.
as a brother from Los Angeles. I say we did play Wu Tang, but most of the Wu Tang that was getting played was probably Cream or Triumph. They played the Method Man remix. I'll Be There For You with Mary J. Blige. They played that song in a remix. Sometimes I seldomly heard ODB, Shimmy Shimmy Y'all, but they didn't really play all, like, as far as Ghostface Killer and shit like that. I caught them niggas on cable. I really didn't catch them dudes on the radio like that. So they wasn't really playing them like that on the heavy rotation. Like unless you was going on Sway and Tech in the morning, or they was doing them little hip hop mixes where they just mixed the song in occasionally after they played the hit song or what's not. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I be saying about like Donald. That's what I be saying about when they talk about regional shit. Like, I'm in the middle. We fucked with everything, the South, the West, the East. So my thing is, all we had the video show. I was way deeper than that. I was underground nigga, but we was way deeper than that. But just from the video shows, we fucked with whatever was dope. It wasn't about where that nigga
Where it
from,
come
and
from, right?
it wasn't. So when people be talking that regional shit, that might be some like Rashad. You can attest to this shit. King
Hold
T
on,
was one
Master
of my
back up in
fucking
here.
favorite.
Yo, Master going after Zell.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Zell, my bad.
So I knew all like I knew King T on the West Coast and all what they was doing. I knew fucking Poor Righteous Teachers on the East Coast.
We
I
knew
know
everybody, Zell. We knew everybody, bro.
no, we knew everybody.
Yeah.
Yo, can
Shit,
we?
hey, like Shati, like even the go-go shit, doing the butt and all that shit. We knew
Doing the
everything.
butt.
Hip hop was
School
like
days made that pop.
whatever was dope was dope. So it wasn't no. I'm just saying like it wasn't no. Oh, he from here, he from there. Whatever the fuck was dope, and we fuck with it. So
Yo,
when they be talking this regional shit,
Hold
I'll
on.
be like,
let's be. Can we
Master,
be
hold
clear
on,
one thing,
Lex.
though?
Hold on, Lex, real quick. Master,
Yep.
one gotta go. Reasonable doubt,
What happened?
purple tape. I said one gotta go. Reasonable doubt or purple tape.
Reasonable doubt gotta go.
Oh yeah, Trap. I didn't know that's what you was doing, Trap. Yeah, reasonable.
No,
doubt.
the question really started with saying me against the world against purple tape.
I'm me against the world on purple tape. Whoa, I'm
Yeah.
still going purple tape. I'm still going purple tape.
Yo,
What you going with, Master?
Let me. Can I say this real quick though? You know what? We didn't give a fuck, and then we remember Jay-Z with Jazz, and that what was the song he did, right? You know what? We didn't when Reasonable Doubt dropped. We didn't fucking know about that shit. And you know what? That's in New York. And the only reason why I went and checked
I know
for it
about it.
is because he was on the radio. He did 2 freestyles with Big L. One with fucking
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. We know about it. We know about it because Stretch and Barbito was playing that
We're not
shit.
gonna do what, Trap?
Stretch and Barbito was playing that shit in '95.
Chicago, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Word. Stretch and Barbito on 89.1. They was playing that shit every Thursday. They was running that shit to the ground.
On the beat parlor and like look for all the underground shit. I was a little different.
But let me explain it to y'all.
Wait, hold on. I want Zell to say. I want not Zell. I'm sorry, Trap. What am I not gonna do? What?
No. What I was saying was they was. All right, look. Remember Thursday night, 89.1, Stretch and Barbito.
Yeah.
They was playing that shit. They was playing it. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember I got two tapes. I got 2 tapes on the same day. I got
Right.
I got. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Trap.
No, go ahead,
No,
Master.
but hold on. What Trap saying? Look, hold on. Okay, this is a hip hop room. So if you're not really hip hop like that, then just say, hey, I wasn't on that.
No,
But
well, I was.
if you were hip hop, you were on that. What Trap
Yeah.
saying, you were on that if you was hip hop.
Well, wait. Hold on, Zal. You're right. I was hip hop, right? So what I'm saying is this.
I'm not pointing at you though, Lex.
No, I know. I got you, brother. I got you. What I'm saying is that he was promoting this album dropping
Yeah.
with Big L, and Big L was like, "My album's dropping," and Jay-Z was talking about his album. He went to Bobito's first show first. They did a freestyle where Big L cooked them. Then he went to another station. I forgot, not Columbia. Something W89.9 thing. Something like whatever.
That's Stretching Bobito.
That same night,
Right.
89.9.
oh, that's all right. So that same night, they went later on. Bobito show went from 1 to 5. There was another show that came on at 3 to like 6, right? And Big L and Jay-Z went to both of stations. Both Jay-Z didn't want to freestyle at the second one, but he did a little something. He kind of pushed back. And yeah, I have this on tape.
Yeah.
And we did
That's
not know
fact.
nothing. He was talking about Reasonable Doubt. Fucking Raekwon was already cooking. We
Yeah.
were anticipating and waiting for the purple tape. And then when he dropped, the purple tape was so exceptional. When Iron Man came, we said they were the dynamic duo, Ghostface and fucking Raekwon. We wanted more. So when that pushed we were eating Iron Man up. It could not compare. I remember playing the Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt in front of my OGs, and they were like, who Jay? I remember that Hawaiian sofa.
I remember when I got the two tapes I got the two tapes on the same day.
You know
I
what's
got
real funny though?
MOP,
That's
I got
Stretching
MOP
Bobito
Firing
free-
Squad, and I got Reasonable Doubt. You know what I'm saying?
That Stretching Bobito freestyle was in February of '95. Reasonable ain't come out until the following year.
I said it came out August. I said that I was hearing Ain't No Nigga in
Let me
'95.
finish what I'm saying, please. Big L, like Jay-Z was like L's little man. Almost.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was. He was.
Let me finish what I'm saying, bro.
A lot of niggas.
L tore that nigga up.
Let him finish.
Hold on.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Hold on. They gotta chill. They gotta chill.
Hold on.
Let's have a great combo right now, y'all. Come on.
That freestyle came in February of '95. Reasonable Doubt ain't dropped till like June, July
96.
'96. Jay-Z was not sitting there trying to promote Reasonable Doubt on Stretching Bobito.
That's my word.
No, he was. No, he was. That's a fact. He was.
He
was, bro.
Let me finish, please.
Let him finish. Let him finish, though. But he was, though, Sean.
Whatever the fuck y'all want to say. But he wasn't pushing Reasonable Doubt at that point, number one. Number two, L was like, I got my man Jay-Z, like, that was, and then if you listen to Big L, how come? What'd he say? I'm so far ahead of my time, my parents haven't met yet. Jay-Z, I'm so far ahead of my time. He looked up to Big L. Rap-wise.
Yeah.
What? Rap-wise, he did.
They were coming. Hold on.
Did you ever? No, Lex, I let you go, bro. I let you go.
They were coming from an album release party.
Hold on, Lex. Hey, Lex. Okay, so first off, DITC, Lord, hold on, DITC, Lord Finesse. Then you go down to Herb McGrath, Big L. They were the big homies at that time. They were the ones with the deals, and they were the ones they were putting the other cats on their albums.
Hold on, let me finish what I was saying. If you listen to
Hov was on L album. Hov was on L album.
Listen to Jay-Z's song. It's all right. You heard? Jay-Z said, I can't even walk through Harlem again. He's talking about my man died. All I did was inherited stress. He was talking about Big L.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
He was
not. Talking about Big L.
What are you talking about?
No. He wasn't talking about Big L. He was talking about.
Still alive.
He was talking about. Yeah, L was still alive. L ain't died in 2000.
Hold up.
He was talking about Big. He was talking about Big. He was either talking about Big, or he was talking about what's the name, brother. He was talking about the nigga Kareem Biggs' brother.
Hold on. He was talking about Big L.
Yeah, he wasn't talking about Big L.
It don't matter. All I'm saying is Big L was the big homie to Jay-Z on the rap shit.
Yeah.
Nah, what it was, L was Dame Man. L was Dame Man. Dame plugged L up with Hov. You gotta remember that was a Harlem thing right there. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was, though. You know what I'm saying? That's how they linked up. Wasn't nobody no big homies and nobody though.
L had the deal before them.
Yeah, L had the deal with Columbia.
L put Mace, Cam, them, all
Children
them.
of the Corn.
Like I heard hold on, oh, it come from, okay, we gonna start like I say, DITC, and then Laura Finesse.
Laura Finesse was the kicker.
Laura Finesse is overall, like, and then
it was Showbiz and AG too.
Then Showbiz.
Fat Joe too. Fat Joe too.
All of them. But what L put them on he put all of them on his album. Look back, look to L first album. That's what I be saying. Motherfuckers coming here talking about their hip hop. You got to do your research before you talk about some shit.
Wasn't Big L gonna sign to Rockefeller though, Big L?
Absolutely.
No. Was he?
No,
he was. Dame was gonna sign him. Dame was gonna sign him.
Oh, he was gonna sign to Rockefeller.
I told you that was Dame Man. That was Dame Man.
We not making a
that was Dame Man.
Debate. That's real.
Yeah.
That's.
I just said was he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Dame. Yeah.
That was Dame Man. They from the same block or some shit like that.
When niggas be trying to shit on Dame, bro.
Dame, yo.
When niggas be trying to shit on Dame, you can't shit on Dame.
I wish Jay would have followed Dame.
Dame though. Y'all be saying that shit like Dame is just the whole Rockefeller.
No, Dame was gonna sign. Dame, yo, bro. Dame was the one that was signing those artists. Beat for Rockefeller. He the one who was signing on them artists. The artists that you know Jay-Z signed. Jay-Z signed a mill. He signed an artist that wasn't really breaking. Memphis Bleak. Like Dame was the one who went out there and got the niggas from Philly. Dame the one who made them decisions.
Dame signed Beanie. Dame signed all the niggas that was getting the money.
So none of the niggas had to sign off on that.
No, they all had to sign off on it, but Dame was the one who was going out. You gotta think that was Dame's job. What's the name? Whole job was the flagship artist. He was the flagship artist of the label, also a CEO. But Dame's job was to go out there and find more talent.
That's not what they're saying. They're saying that Dame was the guy that was really like discovering the talent. Yeah, discovering the talent more than Jay was. That's all.
Well, them niggas, when Jay was blowing up, I think.
But I mean, shit, Jay had to make the label somewhat attractive.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was Jay. That was Dame's job.
So Dame for Jay, nigga.
They couldn't.
Ain't taking that away from Jay
without each other. Like,
man,
because look, it was like this. Hold on. It was like this right here, right, Garvey? Garvey was like this, right? All right. So Dame found the artist, but Jay was the one who made the artist hot. Jay the one who had to stand. If Dame just was the one standing next to him, them nigga wasn't gonna be hot. Whole job was, yo, listen, stand next to this nigga, make this nigga the next best thing right now coming out. Know what I'm saying? So that they had it with the jobs and niggas played. Know what I'm saying?
I get what you said.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't. Hold on. Hey, look, it's called a team. I don't know if you niggas, some of you niggas, never been involved in a team and really making a fucking some business work.
That's how that shit
works. Everybody,
it was a joint effort. It was a joint effort.
Everybody have their strengths. So with a team, you exercise your strengths. You defer. You all bosses. You all generals. But you know what? My man is real good with relationships. Man, I'm not great with relationships. I'm good with the putting shit together. Like, that's how this shit go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all ever dealt with this shit, but yeah, that's how this shit go.
So
you can't take one. Hold on, you can't take Dame, Biggs, or Jay. That shit had the nucleus had to work.
Yeah,
that shit had to come together for it to work.
Biggs was the money. Biggs was the money.
You can't take nothing
That's
away
what
from
Biggs was. He was the money.
Dame's strength was the talent part. Dame was the best recruiter of talent.
Yeah.
Jay was the most talented, and Biggs was that money.
Biggs was the money.
DeHaven was the money too in the beginning. Go back and look at them documentaries.
Not with Rockefeller. Him and Jay-Z was doing. DeHaven and Dame never partnered up.
Yeah, that's a whole different world.
They didn't partner, but DeHaven was putting some money up.
No.
DeHaven was already out the game. He was out of the shit. He was locked up.
Yeah.
Where Bullets at? Bullets in here. Bullets another whole. Bullets in another whole run there. Bullets in here.
Them stories where people on them doctors.
Yeah, Bullets. Let Bullets go. Yeah, Bullets.
Go look at Marcy Maid.
Hold on, Garvey. Yeah, Bullets.
So let me just say this, right? Because a lot of it is true. Big L was managed by Dame. Dame had all of them under him. He had original flavors, which was
Ski and
Chubby Chub and Jay, who was down with them. And then he had the group, which is Children of Corn, with Cam, Mace, McGraw, Bloodshed, and Big L. But at the time, when they did that freestyle, Reasonable Doubt wasn't finished yet. They did that freestyle like I think the fall or the
February '95,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. It was around '95. Yeah, and when they was working on Reasonable Doubt, if you know, he was on L album first.
Yeah.
The Eight of Enough. If you know the record Eight of Enough, the L album, he's on it.
Yep.
So Jay and Dame, yes, they did sign Big L. They signed Big L and McGruff. They was going to do the release, the sign and release party the night that L got killed. Like the day before L, the same day that L got killed was the night they was going to do the party. So that's a fact. But far as like when it comes to like Rockefeller and Jay and Dane, I mean the silent partners, you already know who they was. OG1, Biggs brother Babalab, Dane, Bo, Gordo. Those were the silent partners of Rockefeller. Malik Sealy, because Malik Sealy was the one that put the money up for fucking Baseline. That's facts.
So they had a jersey up in
it. Man, rest in peace to him.
And that's all. But to Garvey's point, that's all after the slide off from Behaving. After they slid off from
Behaving slide off.
It was before Reasonable Doubt even came out.
Behaving was
I ain't saying he put a lot of money in, but he was.
No, he didn't put nothing up.
Go watch the documentary, man.
No, that's his perspective, Garvey. That's him telling the story that way, bro.
He is correct a little bit. The Haven was around, but the Haven wasn't like how you would say was hands on in the situation. But he was around. He was around during them Reasonable Doubt years, like '94, going in like '93, '94.
He didn't put no money up.
But he didn't put no money up. The dudes that put the money up was the ones I named. Juan, Biggs, his brother Babalab. Yeah, and a lot of them dudes, they put the money up. That's who put the money up. Ain't no the Haven put money up in that situation. The Haven
went down with the best out.
The Haven line there.
Yeah.
He contributed.
He ain't lying about him and Jay's relationship.
Right.
He contributed to the beginning.
And they got locked up in VA, man. That was it, B.
No,
he got locked up before the shit came out.
You know what happened? Somebody else got locked up. They tried to pin him.
No, Emory.
They were supposed to do. Dame and them was supposed to do Bike Week, right? And the Haven had a show for Bike Week around like '97. This is
in South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina before the second album, right? And Dame was asking for too much of money. And dudes felt shafted,
No, they didn't sell no tickets, Gotti. That's what the fuck happened. They didn't sell enough tickets to make the money back. He was short, and Dame still wanted money for Jay coming down there to perform, and that's where everything went left, bro.
Yeah, that's where it went left. That's a fact, and that's what happened. The last time the Haven saw Jay-Z was in North Carolina. And
that's when Jay kind of made his decision, bro. He made his decision and he already knew what the fuck was going on in Cambridge. Trap said VA, but it was Cambridge, Maryland. They already knew what the fuck was going on. What's the point of Jay going back down there? Fuck.
That's right with Shotty.
Hey, Shotty, who didn't sell enough tickets? Who was it?
It was
D-Haven. D-Haven was promoting the party at Beach
at Myrtle. It was a Myrtle.
At Myrtle Beach.
Why that nigga was like when he got locked up? He was talking to Jay, and Jay was like,
because Jay had. That's what I'm telling you. That's the slide off. The nigga, the spot was hot. There was no point in around D-Haven anymore. The nigga is hot. However was going on at Cambridge, Jay didn't know who was snitching. His career was about to take off, nigga. I'm rocking with Dane. Fuck that shit. I'm not going back.
You said after that incident, Jay wasn't fucking with Behaving. After that incident, after the South Carolina
he only
shit.
saw him one time.
That's where they started having like a real serious like issues with each other. Yeah, that's a
and he
serious
was mad
issue.
because the nigga Emery got locked, but Jay stood by him, and he was like, "Damn, why you stand by me, nigga?" I was
Because
mad.
DeHaven was the guy. Like, nigga, he would slide off on them. Them was just block boys, nigga. Emery and Jay would just pack niggas, bro. That's it. They would just pack niggas on the block. DeHaven was the nigga with the work, bro. He was the nigga that was causing the most trouble on the Eastern Shore. I'm telling you that because I was dead, nigga.
You know why Jay don't really fuck with dude? Cause you know when son got arrested, DeHaven when he got locked up, you know Jay-Z took over a little bit out there. And
yeah, he
started fucking with some niggas that DeHaven ain't fuck with.
Yeah, he did something. He did something he wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah.
So them dudes in Marcy that was down with DeHaven, they shot at Jay, and DeHaven is still cool with the dude that shot at Jay.
Yeah, that's what it is. He came up in here one time and said that shit.
Yeah, that's why I got. That was on that doc. That's a story that he told. He ain't trying.
He came up in here one time and said that. He talked about when he got shot.
Oh yeah, that's wild. I'm saying fuck that nigga too. Then
nigga, if y'all knew all of the shit that DeHaven got them niggas into down there, bro? Y'all,
he got shot up on in Harlem for that nigga.
That's just in Harlem. I'm talking about down in Maryland. When them niggas came to Maryland, the shit that DeHaven got them niggas into, just off of the way he was carrying shit, is what kind of made them niggas hot down there. You going to a real hick town and you doing some big boy shit. Them niggas is gonna talk, and DeHaven didn't really give a fuck. Like, he didn't mind sending a nigga to go do something to a nigga. He didn't mind confronting a nigga ready to rumble or shoot you, just making shit hot. Jay knew that shit was getting hot. He wanted to slide, but nigga, he was trying to be a soldier and stand by when shit got hot and the rap shit took off. Nigga, I'm going back to New York. Fuck that shit, bro.
That's a fact.
That nigga went to London with Jazzo.
So why the nigga?
That was after that, Rashad. This shit is after that.
Hey, Chief, I'm back here at the show. So why the fuck DeHaven keep kicking this shit like Jay did some shit wrong to him or some
nigga,
shit like
he
that?
made the he out here rapping the dope dealer life. The nigga that put you on your feet for you to have a reputation for being a drug dealer. You just leaving him completely out the script. I understand his pain, but nigga, you was a hot box. You a hot box, nigga.
But he mentioned
that nigga hot, bro. I ain't saying he was the police. I'm just talking about the actions that he was doing, bro.
But he mentioned DeHaven in the early records, though.
Yeah, that's his man. So like, live with that, nigga. Build a brand off of the nigga. Say you was the nigga that put him on. Go do something that can make. Don't go back home no more.
You know why he really upset with the
as a youth explosively.
He mad Jay not fucking with him now. Type shit.
Now I'm
back in the day, Gil was my Cody. Gil was DeHaven.
Gil is DeHaven, but you know when I spoke.
That's what he say. Back in the day, Gil was my Cody. Spanish Jose showed me how to get the money niggas over. Fast forward. Yeah. He shouted him out now.
Yeah, that's enough. To me, that's enough. If you
DeHaven just got mad. Like,
if you the type of nigga that put a nigga on like that, bro,
he the one where Emery
get some
got
niggas around you to make your brand pop off for being the nigga that put Jay-Z in the game.
Oh, man, DeHaven wanted the Emery treatment. That's why he mad.
No, it's like this.
I think so
when
too.
the niggas been the big homie all the time, and then you blow the fuck up. It's like when the nigga paid in full. Remember the nigga came home, he's like, yeah, you remind me of me when I was nah, nigga, call me Ace now, nigga. It ain't the nigga in the cleaners no more. Yeah, I'm this nigga. And that's what DA.
Hey, Shot, you said that nigga Sean say it's Hove now, nigga.
It's Hove now, nigga. Don't
he's not gonna let you carry the situation regardless. He know, but that's DeHaven's personality, and Jay knows that personally.
Yeah.
That nigga, if the nigga get back around, he's gonna do stuff that's gonna make the shit like go bad, bro. He already know that.
You don't feel as fucked up though. That even though I feel Jay on that, the niggas that shot at him, he associate with, he feel that way, right? But this is my thing with Jay. Why call a man a snitch on I don't know?
He wasn't talking about him ratting on nobody, bro. He was talking about him coming out and talking to all they personable business,
putting their business out in the street. Like,
but these internet niggas, you know, when Jay-Z say something, and this is a fact, when he say something on the radio,
DeHaven did what the fuck he said.
Listen.
Yeah,
But he
made men
did
ain't
this
supposed
shit.
to make statements, regardless of what the fuck happened in the media or in the streets and people chit-chatting. What we really got amongst us in our life, that stays with us. That don't go out to the general masses in public. Let
Them
them
niggas grew up
speculate.
eating dinner at
Yeah,
each other's house.
let them niggas, more than that, Rashad, motherfucking cereal and water, nigga. Them
Exactly.
niggas, right. So, nigga, what we did as kids, you don't never let that shit come out there and be like, to that degree, the shit he was talking about, them niggas getting burnt by the same broad and his mother having it. Come on, you don't go that far,
Niggas
bro.
is jealous. Like I said, when the big homie goes away and then you become the nigga and he come back, it ain't the same. Now you gotta fall in line. And it's like, yo, I ain't doing that shit. I remember this nigga when he was da-da-da. And it's that jealousy shit that takes over. So now you get the blurt in your mouth, telling everything, when if you'd have shut the fuck up, you'd probably be in position.
So Steve and Shaw, let me ask y'all, when did D Haven really start like being jealous of the nigga Jay? Like when was it? When was
I
it
don't
like?
think
I
it's
can't
jealous.
pinpoint that.
I don't think it's jealousy, bro. I'm being honest with you.
He
It's
hurt
the
by the
it's
nigga.
the
It's just
ego,
like,
man.
right, in D Haven's mind, he does not understand why Jay stopped fucking with him. And I'm telling you the reason why. The reason why, if Emery stopped fucking with him too, there is a reason why. The reason is not necessarily because the nigga is a rat. They're not gonna come out and just blast and tell you all of this shit. That's what I'm
It's the
saying.
same
They're
reason
sticking
niggas
to the
wasn't fucking
code.
with Beans, man.
Right, they're
Beans
sticking.
some
They're
uncontrollable
sticking
nigga.
to the
Emery
code
was
by not
D
telling
Haven
you
man.
all of the shit. I'm telling you because them niggas is not my mans and shit.
Hey,
So I'm
Keith, then,
telling you, that nigga is the nigga that starts shit and makes shit hot for no reason. D
that's how
Haven
Jay
was,
met
bro.
Emery through D Haven right
Yes, I'm telling you, them niggas is niggas that you would pull up to on Lane Street. If them niggas come down to Princess Anne, them niggas is posted up in some fucking apartment and they serving the packs. Emery and Jay was together more than fucking D Haven and Jay was when them niggas went out of town, especially in Cambridge. I'm talking about what I specifically
Saying D
know.
Haven look at them niggas like little niggas, like them niggas is running.
It ain't no look at it. That is the reality. That is the reality. They was the pack
They
pushers
was
for him.
little niggas. They was the little niggas, and then D Haven goes away and comes back. These niggas is
Jay is up.
colossal.
Jay is
But you
Jay
hold
is
on,
up.
Shatif. But you carry the same attitude like when you was handling them. It ain't the same now, nigga. We grew the fuck up.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So I see what Shaw's saying.
You not about to handle me like I got a situation.
I got, you know what, Shaw? I got some OGs
Oh, so
like
they
that back
go
in St. Louis be looking at me like, it's like, bro, I'm not that, nigga.
I'm not that nigga no
So
more.
D Haven Cannon, huh? Canaan,
Hold
them
on,
niggas ghost
what
and
did
Tommy,
Jay
huh?
say? I ain't a premium. I'm not big, nigga.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
garbage.
Niggas like
Yeah,
ghost
the
and
niggas.
Tommy, nigga.
These
Nigga
niggas
Canaan,
owe me. That's a fact. He coming home. These niggas owe me. That's
But
a
they
fact,
don't owe
nigga.
you, nigga. You got caught.
Rashad, I agree with that part, and the part of me feel like, nigga, you owe that nigga, man.
No.
You owe that nigga. Yeah, you owe him a bag to go away and run away. Just go away, go away. Get 500,000, 650,000 or something, and just go, man. Go run, get away.
Here go the deal.
Leave it alone.
You owe him if you became Tony Montana, but you left that game alone and you did this.
Yeah.
You don't owe that nigga shit. That's
You
a whole
owe him,
different
man.
sport.
You owe him, man. When you listen,
Man, that's that nigga shit, man.
I see what Shaw's saying,
I'm
bro.
still a nigga,
Hey,
Rashad.
hey, Chief, though, if
I
Hov,
agree with
if
y'all.
Hov, if Hov pivoted, it's like, nigga, I'm not even on none of that no more, bro. So what the
And
fuck
you
I
want to
owe
be
you,
on
nigga?
Look, hold on and watch this. Now that my money is legal, nigga, if I give you a bag and you flip and then you get caught, nigga, I invested in it. That's how the law is looked at. That's why when Emery came home,
Yeah, and you stay away from that. So that's
right.
what I'm
Emery
saying.
came home,
Some way they did some way,
Puma,
Rashad. Yeah.
Emery came home and got a square job at Puma, nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm telling y'all, when he came home and them niggas ghosted him, he didn't know why. And I'm telling you the reason why. And they not going to speak about it in the public, bro. Emery and Jay is
you're
not
not
going to talk
allowed
down.
to because you incriminate yourself.
Right. You putting yourself in
Hey,
the
so
space.
Shot
Them
T, whole
niggas is
time.
not doing it.
So whole time you telling me D Haven in jail, like, yeah, Jay, that's my man. Nigga seeing him on TV and shit in that.
Yo, can I say something?
Go ahead, John.
Go ahead, John. We listen, bro.
Jay-Z is his man, though. That's his daughter, the
When
goddaddy.
I read the nigga book, right? It seemed like that was Big Bro, but like he was like I don't want to call a nigga a crash out because they ain't really like the.
Yes, John, he is, bro.
All right, cool. Well, if that's the colloquial term we call that nigga that now, right? He a crash out, and I think like when you hear Jay-Z talk about like for the Emery point, just to go back to that, Emery was always kind of resourceful. Everybody like it's a reason niggas say everybody can't go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying I necessarily agree that he left the nigga behind, but they clearly had some shit that happened between them. Like when he say, I blame, like you said, he wasn't supposed to make no statement. Like certain niggas just gonna stand on that. Some niggas they not gonna see it that same way. You know what I'm saying? It's like every street got a different rule. So like what happens on my side might be might be bad on my side. It might be good on yours. So you know what I'm
But
saying?
it's
But
also, but
they from the same street though, John. That's
No,
the
no,
difference. They from the same street on the
no.
same
That
side in the same building, bro.
I get what you're saying, but that still, regardless, it don't matter. We may have different morals. Like
hey,
my side of the street morals might be different from yours. Like you might literally live across the street, but niggas on this side of the street, we don't play about certain shit. Y'all niggas over there is loosey goosey. I don't respect them niggas.
but
So
Yeah,
T,
but
we
John,
don't
when they
like.
across
Hey,
the
was
hall from
Haven
each
and
other,
Jay
Hold
trapping
on,
in Baltimore?
they
but
not
but this
across
is
the street, bro. They across the hall.
this is the thing. Only thing I will say, even if he was a crash out, he could have get. I mean, and this every man got their choice. He could have gave that nigga a shot to do something like legal. Cause even when you said Emery came home to a job
Who
at
got the
Puma.
echo?
Nigga, I've been outside forever. You know how hard it is for me to get a fucking job at Puma, and I'm not knocking because clearly he got a nigga with juice behind him. But I say this: who's to say he didn't? Even though I'm saying that, who's to say he
That's what
didn't?
I was about to say.
Yeah, but them
And
niggas gonna
yo, let me
force
Hold
say
on,
him.
let
something.
me land here, Rashad.
Let
Go
him
ahead,
finish.
John.
I'm gonna give you an example. The reason
Let
I
him
say
finish.
who's to say he didn't, because the same type of shit happened with Calvin Klein. And if you know the story between Calvin Klein and Jay owes Calvin Klein way more than he owes DeHaven. Because if not for Calvin Klein, we would have never got Jay-Z. The nigga would have been doing Fed time. Or we wouldn't have got the Jay-Z
man,
that we know. He would have went to prison. Because they
man.
got jammed up and that nigga Calvin took the whole everything. And if you knew who Calvin was, he didn't have to take that for Jay because he was the nigga outside.
But
Jay
he
was
said, man, this nigga can rap,
So
man. Go
so
do
yeah,
this
he
rap
said
shit.
he
there
told
you
the
go,
nigga.
Rashad. Do you not? So that's the difference. That
Yeah,
is the
No,
but
difference.
D
but
That
Haven
is
didn't
the
do that.
difference.
hold on.
That's the difference,
Let him
I'm gonna
John.
land.
land right here.
Let him
But you
land.
can't. But no, But this is the thing. This is where it's not different. Calvin and Bud did the same shit. If Jay did offer the nigga anything, Calvin told that nigga basically you can't talk to me like that. That's where them niggas fell out because the nigga called. He came home. The nigga he hit the nigga like, yo,
I'm
I'm
not gonna
home.
make you hot.
Yeah, he was like, yo.
Yes, so that's what I'm telling you. I just
Yo,
That
got
nigga
finished
Jay
telling you that.
crazy.
oh,
I know the
no.
nigga Calvin Klein said, "Nigga Jay, you about to blow, nigga. I know what time it is. I'm not about to be around you and make your shit hot, nigga."
No. That's not. That's
Calvin
no,
Klein did do that,
bro.
John.
Hold
D
on.
Haven is the direct opposite, nigga. I want to be
Hold on.
around
That's
it.
not. I heard the story on like multiple times. That's not how it went. The first time he hit the nigga, Jay was receptive, like, yo, what's good, yada yada, right? He said, yo, we gonna get you together, whatever. Said he called back, right? Getting him together is like, yo, go figure it out. Go figure out something I can help you with, right? And the nigga was like, what? He thinking he just gonna put him in the game. He like, nah, go figure out whatever, and I'll co-sign the shit.
John, it has to be. Let me tell you something.
No,
Ice T, hold on.
I'm not disputing anything. I'm not
No, I
saying
ain't
Jay
saying
was
you
wrong.
are. I'm gonna just say
Yeah,
this. Ice T put out a Syndicate album one year and got a little nigga as a ninja in front of a BMW. Everybody think that's Ice. It's a nigga named Bronx Style Bob. Man, when Ice said, all right, go get y'all single done, he cut everybody a check. But you know what else he did? He said, hey, before I give y'all this money, I need y'all Social Security. Y'all got to pay taxes on all that money that I'm about to give you niggas. Like, the thing is, once you make it in music, especially in that era, right? Man, listen, I need a business plan, my nigga, because if I give you a bag and you go flip it, and the chances of you getting caught because you hot and you a wild nigga, If you get caught, that money's gonna go right back to me. Where'd you get this? Jay, now Jay's got a conspiracy, and it's an attempt to distribute drugs, and really don't got it. You cannot, when you get big money, you have to account for who and where you giving that shit to. You can't just give niggas money.
That's a
As
fact,
fucked up as
D-Nick.
it sound, you can't do it like that. You got to do everything on paper, because that money, when that money's gone, hey, what'd you do with that $500,000, Jay?
But
Yeah.
Sean, see, the wild part to me about this shit though is if Jay don't become Jay, the Haven don't give a fuck.
And DeHaven got out of
So
jail at the time. Like when your boy Emery got out, Jay was like full blown Jay.
Right
When
when
DeHaven got out, he
he was
wasn't
going his
full
way up.
blown Jay.
Yeah, he was still trying to come up.
yeah, so it's like, bro, man,
So
move,
yeah,
move
wait,
around, my nigga.
hold on 1 second. Because dude was talking about Calvin Klein earlier.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Yeah, y'all
I
only
Hold
wasn't
on,
in
let that man
here.
go.
I wasn't in here for the
Hold on, let that man go. Hold on,
conversation.
John. New voice on
Oh,
the
my
stage.
bad.
Let him go. Go
I
ahead,
feel
bro.
like on the Calvin Klein aspect of things, which y'all was speaking on, y'all just going from his perspective and what y'all heard from Don Diva or Vlad interview. So nobody's speaking on as far as Hove and Calvin Klein. Niggas is just talking about right now is what Cal said on them interviews. That's not saying that's facts. Him saying that he wanted to stay out the way and all of that, that's not all facts. Like
So what's the facts? You know,
yo, bro, it's only one perspective. I can't, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna
He's
sit
saying he
here
don't
and
know
tell
both sides of
you
the
it's only
story.
one
That's what he's
perspective.
trying to say.
Because what you
But
saying is what you heard Calvin say.
no.
You're not saying you
Respectfully
never
though,
heard Hov talk about Emery except on American Gangster and D Haven. He spoke on that. Other than that, Hov never even opened up his mouth. Everything niggas are speaking about is what D Haven said, is what Cal said. But there's no facts on the other end coming from Hov end.
I mean,
So
you
I just
saying
want to
it?
say
I
that
don't.
here
But
so we can have a
respectfully though, I
narrative
don't
going
think
hold
around
on.
nobody in this room,
from
bro.
This be the thing though. Like, and this it be the craziest shit when it come to Hov. Y'all niggas just suspend disbelief for anything that niggas say that's like against like anything you think should be put on his name. Like, yo, it is what it is.
Y'all never
Y'all
heard
That
him
have
should be
say nothing.
hilarious.
And
hold
here's the
on, bro.
flip side of that coin. Y'all
Hold on,
always
bro.
go with
Hold on,
what
some
bro.
the
niggas might not
Yo,
know.
opposition is
Some
yo,
niggas
saying
might know.
against Hov.
hold on,
Hold
Y'all
bro.
on,
really
let him
not saying
finish. Let him
respectfully. You don't
finish.
know
Yo,
everybody in this
Let him
room, bro.
finish.
We get more than one opinion.
yeah, like,
That's a
and I
fact.
said honestly, I said that. I just said,
Now I
yo,
know a lot of people in this room.
I just said Calvin Klein. Like, of course, it's coming from his perspective. That's the nigga they was interviewing. But at the same time, the nigga just said, yeah, bro. I'm not saying he said all that I got out the way shit. That nigga said he took a step back because he ain't like the way son was talking to him. It was two different things. Like, he was like, the
Like
respect wasn't there. I don't give a fuck
my
who
man
people
D
think he
Nick
on
just said
some.
it on the YouTube. He said that was Calvin Klein ego right there. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
He ain't
It
like the way
was.
he was speaking
It
to
was.
him.
Yeah,
That's a
he said
fact.
I did, but if I did XYZ for you, and part of the reason you was able to go achieve what you did is because I kept you out of prison. Like, yeah, nigga, don't like I don't give a fuck where you got. I wouldn't have cared where I got. I wouldn't have been talking to that nigga, but to each his own. I'm not talking to no nigga
I'm gonna
crazy
be
that
honest.
All right, but
that helped change my life like that.
here's where I'm
Ayo,
conflicted
but
at right here
John,
Hold
because
on, Bullets. Hold on,
Ain't
Bullets.
no
Let him
but.
respond. I
Don't
got
but.
you. I
Yo,
got you, Bullets.
don't even butt with me because I don't want to hear y'all whole sycophant shit. Like, don't
Go ahead.
say
Let
it.
him
Say
speak,
it to
B.
the room.
Please mute up. Let
No,
him
say it
speak.
to the room. I'm saying, just
Okay.
don't say my name.
Go ahead.
Don't
Ain't
say
nobody
my
saying
name.
your name.
yo, listen, I never said your name, nigga. I don't even know your name.
I'm
What I'm
not
saying to you,
talking
bro,
to you, dude.
I'm being
Relax
respect.
yourself.
I'm being
I'm not
respectful.
talking to you.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, just respectfully.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna be respectful.
Thank
I'm
you,
What I'm
not
bro.
saying.
Thank you,
talking
bro.
to you, Holmes.
Thank you,
You're
my
not even
brother.
important enough to talk to.
Thank you,
Relax.
my brother. Yo, what the
All
fuck,
right.
B? Why you gotta talk to people like that?
Then I'll mute up.
Nah, bro, talk, B. You good?
Nah, what I was saying was then it goes back to what he was saying as far as like people who understood Cal's perspective as far as D Haven. D Haven came home with what the brother just said is like more on a hating type of level and had nothing to spew some bullshit on Hove, whereas Calvin was acting like he was protecting him. All I'm saying is like we never heard the third parties aspect of everything, except on that American Gangster album when he was talking about when Emery came home and he put bread in his hands and he made it. Emery never when Emery came home, you ain't hear nothing about him saying what D Haven said or the same type of shit that Calvin Klein was saying. So that's why he's in the long run. And nobody really heard Hov speak on
So
anything else.
I just got finished saying that, bro. I just got finished
And
saying
what
that.
you saying? We did. Well, I know for myself, we got other opinions, man, of people that was, other niggas that just
Some
got
niggas
home.
might have been in the mix, man.
Yeah,
So
like my
hey,
nigga Lou Hobbs. We got to, you know. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey, old Trav, can I say
Go
this
ahead, Bullets.
about the Klein situation? So what happened with the Klein situation is this, right? It was a situation. Yeah, he was going to do something with the Sylvic Center situation, but Jay kind of pump faking and give the man the money. So he was back to square one. He had to find a way to how to eat. Thank God for the nigga Akon who came through, got him a situation, but he wasn't making the money that he was supposed to be making. So he ended up getting back in the streets and caught a bad one, caught another fat big. But I'm gonna just say this, man. Jay-Z is a great businessman, but one thing I understand, and a lot of people need to understand about his character, he just like a bunch of dudes that is, I would say, yes manish. Where they not gonna fuck up the wave and fuck up the flow. Somebody that's gonna fuck up the flow and fuck up the wave can't be in that man's circle, and that's understandable. That's how a lot of dudes move. So Bleak is not gonna say nothing. Or Emery not gonna say nothing, or his cousin Beehive or Tata, they not gonna say nothing because Jay keeping them to eat. Now if they will
What is
do
there
what
to
they
say though, Gotti?
bad.
That's what I'm saying. What is there to say?
Well, I mean, the nigga character is the nigga character, man. Like
Hmm.
even when it come to his kids, bro. Like that man got a lot of kids out here. He don't even want to come
Oh
through on the
man, we going
kids,
into the
bro.
gossip column right now.
No,
We going into
it's
the
not
gossip
gossip,
column.
bro.
Come on, we
It's
stay at the
facts.
gossip column, B.
Trap and say, "Oh man."
Come on, man.
It's not
I don't know about.
gossip, bro.
I
It's
know
Go
about
ahead,
his
simple.
let's
four
do that,
kids he
Gotti.
got.
We
Let's
going
do
to the
that, Gotti.
Gotti hour. It's
Where
Going to the God.
Gotti
It's
check.
Gotti hour. Yes, it's
Yo,
Gotti hour.
Yo,
Gotti
Trap,
hour.
it's not gossip, bro.
Yeah,
It's
it
it's
is.
it's it's facts. It's just the nigga is in a whole nother lane. He got Beyonce. Like I'm gonna keep it real, right? It's a dude. I'm not gonna put his name out there. He from J Projects,
No,
right?
put his name out there. If you ain't
Right?
going, don't mention
And
him if you ain't gonna
and
put his
and
name out there.
we had this conversation
You gotta
about
put his
Bleak,
name
right?
out there. Put a
So
name on
Bleak
it.
came home, right?
Make up a name.
He
Trap,
gonna
Bleak
gossip
came
about
home,
one
right?
nigga, but not
Yeah,
the other.
yeah,
When he
yeah,
came
yeah.
when he
Put
came
an
home,
address
right?
on that.
No,
Uh
I'm
huh.
not gonna put an address. I'm just gonna
But
say
don't
Go ahead.
even say it then, bro.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
just
Let
say
him
what he
go.
said,
Nah,
Go
don't
right?
ahead.
say it if you ain't gonna say
This
it. Don't
this
say
this
All
it.
the
right.
gossip
What
Gotti hour right now. Let him
No,
go.
it's
Well,
not
come on,
gossip.
man. Quit being
Let him
chatty
go.
patty
So
right
so
now.
Let him
what
go.
what what happened? This is what he said when he came home, right? He was fucking with Mobb Deep, right?
Mm.
So he hollered at Tata. He went up there, the Rockefeller officers hollered at Tata, and he told Tata, "Yo, son, like, what's up with a situation at Rockefeller?" And you know what Tata Turner told him? This ain't back in the days, bro. It's
Mm.
a new day, my nigga. And what
For
he
who?
mean,
For
what
who?
he mean like
Who
that
we
is
talking about?
just because you from the
Mm.
hood, that doesn't mean I'm gonna give you a position here at Rockefeller. And the homie just took it on the hop and just did his thing.
who said
Fucked
that? Who
around with
said that,
Mobb Deep.
Gotti? Who said that?
He
That's
ain't
Can
gonna
we get the
say it.
initials? Can we get
I'm not
initials?
gonna put that bit in.
Can we
When
get
we do
initials?
our
Hold on,
thing,
man. You done talked about a bitch's pussy
when
up
it's
on your
time,
podcast, B. You gotta put the
Hey,
nigga name
Trap.
out there,
Yo,
B.
Trap.
Don't pick and
Hey,
Yo,
Trap.
choose.
We
Trap.
say, can we
Don't
get
pick and
but
choose.
initials?
he be
Yo,
around a
Trap.
lot of niggas in the industry, man. That's all I'm
Okay.
gonna say, bro.
Gotti.
All right.
This nigga be engagement farming your stage, son.
That's all good. Let him do it. That's my
Nah,
man
I'm
right
not
there. Gotti
serious.
Them
cool.
niggas
What? Yo,
gonna whip
hold
your
on. Yo,
ass,
Gotti,
Gotti.
let me ask you a real question. What's your platform name on Instagram?
Gotti got 50.
My flat
Gotti got
is
50,000
Bullets
fucking
Gotti, man.
Hold
subscribers.
on, hold
Don't
on,
play with
hold on.
Gotti.
No, I'm not. I'm asking what's his platform name because I was listening to an interview
Oh, you
and I
talking
thought
about
I
Rapmatic. You talking about
He got a
Rapmatic. That's
Rapmatic.
you?
Gotti got a new
Yeah,
interview
I seen his name.
with Smurf right
Oh, you
now.
just saw the Becky
Just came
Smurf
out.
thing?
He got
Yo,
a
I
Smurf
seen
interview
that
that
shit.
just came out.
Yeah, shout out to Smurf, man. Smurf doing his
I
Well,
ain't
thing,
gonna
man.
Queens.
lie.
Okay.
I don't know. Like that shit is mad salacious. Trap.
What's that?
his podcast or that interview.
Oh yeah,
This nigga had some nigga on there
I told you
talking
the
about
nigga had
hold on,
Sub-Zero.
but
He
you
had
gotta get
Sub-Zero
like
and then
this the wild shit.
talking about yo got it. That nigga Alpo, that nigga still alive. That nigga Alpo still alive. Nigga Gotti sitting there with a straight face. Listen to this nigga say that the nigga Alpo still alive. Word.
Season 1 trap. This nigga trying to go platinum.
Let him go.
Nigga said, what's
Let him
that,
go. Giving out distribution deals.
A nigga, he had a nigga on there, right? Clearly is mad at Joe Budden for some reason.
What'd he say?
Like, the nigga said, like, we don't know Joe Budden. Like, Joe Budden ain't tell us his whole career he did dope. But this nigga was saying, like, Joe was embarrassed that he was on drugs. Like, some shit. It's like, bro, y'all know he been talking about how he was a dust head since, like, 02, right?
He always talk about that
and
shit.
Then you got niggas on your platform talking about this nigga when he's almost 100 million up. Your shit looks ridiculous. Like I don't understand.
Content, man. COE, man. It's COE. Yo, bro, it's COE, B. He live by COE, B.
He in the third row when the Knicks came, bro.
Please let me.
Nah, it was second row. That was second row. That wasn't third. That was second row. Don't do that. Don't do that. That was second row. That was still alphabet seats. That's still alphabet seats right there, B. That's still alphabet seats. If you know, you know. Because they never seen the alphabet seats.
How are we shitting on and questioning it, right? Like our successful black people in our own media.
COE. COE, B. Content over everything.
Can I get this off, please?
Go
See, Gotti, I ain't the only one. I ain't the only one that told you, man.
Gotti, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, Gotti. Do your thing.
I ain't going to be disrespectful. Let me just say this flat. Like, that whole shit is part of the problem. Why niggas be asking these questions about hip hop every day? Like that salacious bullshit. Like when y'all want to know what happened to the streets and all that, niggas like that. Them bullshit.
What you mean? What you mean niggas like that? Niggas like telling it all? Tell it all?
Like, I'm not even talking about Bullets. The nigga that went and interviewed him was saying the goofy shit. Like,
it's a good topic. It's a good topic.
COE.
No.
Hold on. Let me just. You gonna get it, chat. The problem with a lot of shit we have going on in our community is we speak of each other in such ill ways. It's fucking crazy.
That nigga just turned into Wendy Williams.
like y'all niggas want to talk about this nigga being on dope or dust 20 years ago, right? But y'all not talking about how he up 100 right now.
COE.
Like off
that's bad content. Niggas don't want to hear about nigga net worth. COE, that ain't good content. They ain't content. They gotta talk about a nigga being on drugs.
Yeah, they got to talk about a nigga being on drugs because y'all
COE, B.
What he actually did.
Hold on,
hold on. Let him respond. Let him finish. Let John finish. John, don't drag it out too much longer, B. Go ahead, but
go
ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
They call that nigga Bill Simmons the architect of pod. They call Joe Budden the podfather.
Yeah.
Joe Budden is a black man dominating in a space that they give white people way
That's
more
my
money.
guy.
Joe Budden is on. He's not even on hip hop charts. That nigga's on the whole chart.
Yeah,
like
when you're on the true crime, hit with the true crimes and all that shit. I'm trying to reach there. Go listen, man. Everybody that's up in the room right now, man. Let me say this real quick. Yo, everybody hit that link on the top. Please leave a review, 5 stars on the podcast. I would greatly appreciate it. 3 o'clock in the morning. We're keeping this room open right there. Show me appreciation by going up there and putting 5 stars on the podcast, please. Please. Go ahead, got it.
Right. So with Joe Budden, right, the whole Podfather, right? Let me say this, right? Because I wasn't really a podcasting fan, but when I used to listen to podcasts back in the days, we only
you gotta meet up.
That I'm gonna keep it real. That had the pod that was really like the architects of like hip hop podcasting. It was Davey D, and it was Combat Jack.
I'm about to say Combat Jack. That's a fact.
Right, and when it come to Joe, Joe Budden,
right.
bro, Joe Budden created a podcast where he was bitter that the rap game ain't really want him no more.
No. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
So it was like the rap game. It was like he broke up with Slaughterhouse. You know, he got dropped from Def Jam, right? He was independent, so he had to find a lane to make money. You know, and which it was podcasting. No knock on it, but when I hear him on his podcast, he throws shade at Gilly. He throws shade at Gilly and Wallow. Shout out to Gilly and Wallow. He throws shade at Cam and Mace. He throws shade at Jada and Joe. Like he just don't like the fact that other niggas that's real rappers, let's keep it real, that really had a career in rap could do podcasting better than him.
Yo, Trap, please let me respond.
Bro, come on, bro.
Please let me respond
Let's
to this,
keep it
please.
real.
Come on, Gotti.
Joe had one hit. No, hold on. Joe had one hit, which was Pump It Up, which was fucking. Let's keep it real. It was fucking trash because we know Pump It Up was fucking trash. Jay-Z killed him on his own record. Let's keep it real. Jay-Z bodied.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Jay-Z bodied him on Pump It Up.
Listen. Hold
And
up,
after
hold
that,
up,
it
though.
killed
Hold
his
up, though.
career.
Hold up.
Hold on,
I'm not even no Joe Button.
Yo, 2-6. Let him finish. Let him finish. I got you, 2-6.
Let me finish.
I got you, 2-6. Let him finish.
Let me finish. So when it comes to like niggas speaking their
Let me
mind
talk.
about Joe,
Gotti don't like buttons.
Yo,
Joe
Trap,
speak
just
his
let me
mind.
respond, please.
Joe speak his mind on
Now let
everybody
2-6 go.
else.
You got
What's
it.
wrong with me speaking my mind or other people speaking their mind about Joe Buttons? Shout out. And like I said, man, I fucks with Mix and Cam. I like they podcast. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with Gilly and Wallow. Why you hating on them niggas and Fat Joe? I like Fat Joe and Jada podcast.
Yeah, I got it. Like, and this is what I'm saying. This be the bullshit.
You hating on rappers doing what you do, nigga?
Yo, a nigga who is in the same field, who is not a scintilla as successful, right? Can get to shit on this. You're not even
a scintilla, right, John? A scintilla.
You're not even
Good word.
critiquing.
Word of the day.
Like, first of all, when he broke up with Slaughterhouse, is because like they had internal shit going. That been going on. Like that been going on. And yeah, if you don't want to rap no more, you know what you could do? Stop rapping. But he wasn't bitter. That nigga been talking about the industry or like how the games be played. That's not like if you work in this shit, a lot of niggas be fed up with this shit. How you get paid? He's not the first nigga to ever say, yo, the industry is bullshit. But it was never, oh, I just don't want to rap because I'm not great or the people is not. Do you realize who Joe Budden is? Like Joe Budden has a amazing career. He has one of the best independent careers that we've seen. That nigga fought the machine and pretty much won.
He got a better career than Cormega.
He had a better career than a lot, bro. That nigga has
Come on, bro.
Listen. Whether you like the song or not, whether you like the song or not, the nigga has a top 100. He has a top 100 hip hop song. He has a song He has a song that is going to accumulate more money in that field than you'll ever do with podcasts.
And Joe got a mixtape catalog that's pretty solid.
And he has
music.
And he has a top 10. He has a top 10. He has a top 10 mixtape catalog of all time.
Okay, who in the hood was bumping music in the hood, bro?
Yo, dude, the nigga was a part of. Dude, the nigga was a part of the Triangle Offense with two of the most. He has been. Hold on, nah, I'm gonna keep going because niggas gonna stop talking about these niggas in the pejorative.
I just want to know what
don't got no
word
legs
mean,
to
bro.
stand on.
What do scintilla mean, bro? I really need to.
That's real shit right there.
Fucking little nigga.
Hey, yo,
very small.
John, I just want to hear this, right? Because you say this.
You gonna put that in the round?
Because I want to know, like Prodigy said, man, what the fuck is a mood music, and who the fuck was bumping mood music in the hood?
A lot of niggas was playing that shit, bro.
I fuck on new music.
I don't know no nigga.
I fuck on new music.
Queens or Brooklyn.
I fuck with new music.
Or Harlem was bumping any fucking.
Nah, you wildin',
I fuck with new music.
Niggas was playing that new music, bro.
Yeah, you
let
bugging.
me get this clear. Like, if you talking about a nigga like Ransom, Ransom that nigga.
Gotti, I'm gonna say this: the world is bigger.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him know.
That's cool, but like I said, Joe is cool for who he cool for, but ain't nobody said, yo, I put that Joe Butters in the whip or put that Joe Butters in the
Gotti, you gotta stop saying he don't have a. You gotta stop saying that he didn't have a music career, bro. You gotta stop saying that, though, bro.
He had a hit. Didn't I just say it?
No, bro. He got, bro.
Gotti don't fuck. I ain't know Gotti ain't fucking Joe. I ain't know Gotti ain't fucking Joe. I ain't know that. Go ahead, 2-6. Go ahead, 2-6. Let 2-6 go.
Hey, bro, come on, bro.
Go ahead, 2-6.
Joe Budden's that nigga for the independent niggas. He put on, he just like Gilly in a sense. You know what I'm saying? He went against niggas and he went against the system. So Joe Budden made a lane for a lot of niggas like Drake and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He was he made, huh?
Word.
He did, bro.
But hold on,
the emo. He's saying the emo music. He's saying the emo music. That's what he's saying.
Joe Budden ain't have a fucking music career. What Gilly have?
Oh
I
no,
mean,
Gilly.
let's look at Gilly, right? And I'm gonna keep it real.
No. Let's talk
We're
about the
not
music
gonna keep it
careers.
real. You already
Yo, we got
know.
43 people in this room. I asked y'all to hit that link on the
The
top and
nigga
go
have a
review
verse
the
on yeah, that's us. He
podcast.
never had
3 people did it. Y'all niggas just bozos, yo. Fuck all y'all niggas.
Neither Field and Joe. He's not. The only thing Gilly does better than Joe Budden is play basketball.
Let's keep it a big, bro. Gilly and Floyd is one of the biggest rappers. So
Little
that's his
Wayne,
Oh
nigga.
my God.
That's not the
26. What
point.
you
That's
said?
not the point. That's
You
not the
said what?
point, though.
26? You said what?
He
26?
did, bro. And y'all niggas act like y'all don't know the thing he
No,
26. 26. No, 26. Name one. No. Since we ain't even got to argue about this. Name one song he ever did that hit anything close to Billboard. Any chart.
Yeah, that's us, bro.
Yeah, that's what somebody said.
Huh?
Yeah, that's us.
I said he had a verse on Yeah, That's Us.
Okay, that's the song.
Hold on. Hold on.
Nah, man, y'all can't count that.
Hold on. Now.
Yeah, somebody just said that too, though. That's
Stop.
crazy you said that. Somebody said that too, though, on the stage.
Whose name is on the front of that?
Say Major Figures.
Hold on. The title of that song, who is that? Whose song is that? Major Figures. Hold on. So when you pull it up, does it say Gilly the Kid, Yeah, That's Us, or Major Figures, Yeah, That's Us?
Bro, it don't matter.
Yeah, no, it does.
No, pissing me off. Ain't nobody open there fucking with you.
We gonna get down to facts. It do matter, bro.
And that shit wasn't big as
you trying to take
shit
away
wasn't
from
close.
something. You trying the same shit you trying to do. Give Gilly this song. You trying to take away from Joe like Joe. Joe one song did more than anything Gilly done in his career, bro.
That's a fact.
Joe one song did more than Gilly did in his whole career.
No, that's a fact.
Yo, bro.
One song.
Yo, bro.
Focus did more than any song Gilly did.
I'm about to close this damn room.
The song he did with R. Kelly did more than Gilly ever did.
I got 25. I got 50 people up
You
in
say
here.
clubbing.
3 niggas went to the shit.
Joe had more songs than
Bullshit,
Shorty, nigga.
Yo,
Watch.
hold on, Garvey and 2-6. Did anybody in here read 50 book? That nigga Gilly, right, was so hot when he was beefing with Wayne, bro, that the nigga 50 took him to Jimmy Iovine to get him a deal.
But he didn't have a better music career than Joe, bro. He didn't.
Joe got violated by Jay-Z, bro. Come on.
But hold on, no, Gotti. Let me just ask you this one question: did he have a better music career than Joe Budden, though?
Bro,
Joe got caught up in when Def Jam was changing regimes because he was supposed to drop the Growth. But then
listen. If y'all want to say Gilly influenced, if y'all niggas want to say Gilly influenced niggas and all that other shit, cool. But that's fine. But that still doesn't. His career still wasn't as successful as Joe Budden's.
Slaughterhouse way better than Major Figures.
Exactly.
Slaughterhouse had more success than Major Figures.
You said what? Get the fuck out of here.
I said Slaughterhouse had more success than Major Figures.
Nobody care about that Major Figures
If y'all niggas want to take Gilly out the
Gilly the Kid is trash.
Let's talk this thing. Motherfucking Joe Butters ain't have a better career than fucking Fat Joe or Mace.
We're not talking about them. We're not talking about them.
Hold on.
We're not talking about them.
Yo, this is the thing. If you really want to say Mace, like this, the thing. Nigga, Mace had a project and a half and got the fuck from around because he ain't want to deal with the devil. So you can keep saying like, listen, the thing about Joe Budden, when niggas was not making money, like rapping, that nigga went outside.
Bro, you ain't saying him,
oh
bro?
shit.
That's a fact.
That sound good, bro.
Yo, why that nigga say oh shit like that? That was crazy. He said oh shit. You heard that nigga? That nigga doing some shit he ain't supposed to be doing.
But Gotti, you see you saying
oh,
shit and you saying shit and you contradicting yourself. You saying Mace went 4 times platinum, but how many times platinum did fucking Gilly go?
He jumped off that Gilly shit quick.
But he making the same point with Mace against Joe. Like, bro.
Gotti, you be getting information, man, in the resources, and you abusing that shit, man. Quick twist the shit around.
Like, come on.
Lil Wayne, being Lil Wayne ghostwriter is his hottest moment.
You better stop that, man. You better stop that.
Gotta stop that, bro.
Hold on, a lot of niggas don't even remember Joe's first album, bro. They only know Pump It Up, bro. Let's keep it
we remember that first album.
I need 10 minutes to smoke, nigga. What are you talking about? That 10-minute song is a classic song. We ain't about to do that.
And that shit went gold, nigga. What you
Yeah.
talking about? Stop it, bro. Stop.
Nah, I fucked with Joe album. Joe album was fire.
It's just you, Gotti. I promise, bro. Because what
fire.
you fail to realize, like, because here's another thing. Gilly don't got no fucking mixtape catalog.
Name two. I ain't
Come
three
on,
Gilly
bro.
songs, nigga. I ain't never heard of Gilly.
The Chicken Man. The Chicken Man song.
Bro, how could you say Gilly had a better career than Joe Budden? He did.
Nah, Gilly did go through a couple contracts because he did the Cash Money. He had the Major Figure deal. He did the Cash Money deal. He had the other nigga that gave him that deal. What Tony Draper? Tony Draper gave him a deal. He went through a couple deals.
He had Warner Brothers first.
Yeah.
But I think more niggas know Gilly because they suspected he wrote for Wayne than of his own music.
Nah. Gilly was part of the DVD era. So he was on a lot of DVDs back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So like he was on the DVD shit.
Now.
Gilly,
Yeah.
freestyle,
Got a freestyle.
But Trap, mostly nobody knew who he was until Wayne said, "I don't have time to deal with Willie the Squid." That's when the fuck everybody knew who fucking Gilly was.
Hey, look.
Damn.
Don't discredit Gilly.
We're not discrediting. Nobody discredited him.
Know what I'm saying? Don't discredit Mickey Halsted. With like they helped Wayne. I ain't gonna say they wrote for Wayne, but they influenced his style. Shit, all them all them
Didn't Wayne discredit?
Okay, ain't nobody saying
What I'm saying,
that.
it was a different game. No, what I'm saying, it was. I'm not tripping on them. It was a different game then.
Okay.
The shit that's
But
happening.
was he bigger than Joe Budden though? That's the question.
That's the question.
No.
Yeah. We're not talking about that. We talking about this nigga Bullet saying, naming all these artists and saying all these artists have better careers and podcasts better, and you saying all that shit when they didn't. Gilly, you can't put Gilly in there.
Hold on, let me say this, bro. First of all, the nigga's being disingenuous. The nigga never hated on Gilly. He didn't hate on none of them niggas.
No, I ain't know. I just jumped in.
Oh, no, I got you. Listen, I'm gonna just put you on, Leo, because I know what he's trying to say, but it's bullshit what he's saying. Those niggas was taking shots because when they were hot and got their checks, like they thought Joe wasn't making money because Joe wouldn't take a deal. They didn't realize what he was doing. Until niggas started like learning his business and really got into the business, they was popping shit when they got them checks from Barstool. So Joe had to pow them niggas because he's like, listen, nigga,
I agree, then.
Y'all are workers. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what's going. Like I said, you clearly have a bias. You probably tried to get next to the nigga and you got rejected. I hear the
try
energy.
to get next to no Joe.
All I'm saying is this: I hear the energy because it's not no merit in it. It's hate. Like I know what hate sound like, and it sound nasty. It should be great in my ear. Like that's why I hate hateful ass niggas. Them niggas, y'all niggas be weird to me. Like he don't hate. He ain't never hate on Mace. Them niggas is taking shots, and yes, they stepped into his lane. And you know what? You could talk all of that. Oh, he wasn't as commercial as a rapper.
They're not doing better than him.
Those niggas is nowhere near him. He's stepping on those niggas.
Bro, they're not doing better than
What falls in the podcast shit? Nah, they not. Not as far as podcast.
Joe and podcasting, bro.
Not as far as podcast.
He's stepping on those niggas. You can't eat your Gotti. You can't mention his name in podcast. You can't.
Hold on, John, because he said they doing better than Joe and podcast.
Right now and said, "Come on the pod," you'll be on the first thing smoking, nigga.
You'll be on
that first thing smoking, cheesing and smiling, nigga.
You be stupid not to.
You be showing all your back teeth, my nigga.
Hold on, yo, Bullets. So tell me how they're doing better than Joe in the podcast.
Let's keep it real, right? If you look at Joe and even Mav Hoffa shit, right? You just look at these niggas podcasting wise, right? Because they both in the same lane than me, right? Because
Joe's in a different lane than Mav Hoffa.
Joe is a whole different lane than Mav Hoffa. Stop it. Bullets, hold on, Bullets, hold on.
Let him finish, bro. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Say that shit.
I'm gonna tell you why, right? When you got your ex co-host, right? Always coming out speaking, yo, nigga ain't did this, nigga ain't paying us, the nigga ain't doing that, right? They violate these niggas, right? Because you see it all the time. You see it with man.
It sound like new money to me. That's what it sound like to me.
Well, you see it with Joe.
Sound like nigga ain't never had shit.
Joe show,
it's the same shit. And when you look at Mason Cam, you look at Gilly and Wallow, even the Jay niggas talking shit about the Jaden and Joe shit. I kind of like the Jaden and Joe shit.
Okay, but how are they doing better than Joe? That's what
they doing better than Joe. You know how they doing better? Because they came out of nowhere and niggas is fucking with them. That's what, bro.
I gotta
disagree
with you right there, guys.
Niggas is fucking with them. Nobody's like, let's keep it
Bullets
real,
got it,
bro.
bro. You gotta stop talking, bro.
Let's keep it real, my nigga. It's the fact.
You think that's hit?
Let him go.
Hold on.
Let him go. Let him finish.
Y'all taking this conversation way too far. Gotti, hold on, Gotti. They only dropped a couple episodes. What are we talking about?
You know they doing better than Joe.
Joe and Jada just dropped a couple episodes, and you already saying they shit better than his, bro. That's crazy.
Saying what he said about Joe Budden, right? When he said, "Yo, nigga, you in the motherfucking Joe Budden section at the Knicks game, nigga." That right there hurt that nigga feelings. Got that nigga talking about Fat Joe broke. Now how the fuck Fat Joe broke, nigga? When Joe Budden's
that nigga could
no, but hold on. But time out.
Joe never went to the feds for not paying taxes.
Hold on. But hold on. Bullets, I'm not gonna let you. But Bullets, I'm not. Bullets, I'm not gonna let you.
Reaching up for Remy Ma's shit.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, because we finna let this nigga do this again. Bullets, I'm not gonna let you slide and do this again. Tell me how their podcasts are doing better than Joe Budden's podcast. This is what you just said.
All right, so look, like I said, Jada and Joe podcast came out of nowhere, right? They got 55,000 right now. They channel.
That's nothing.
Bro, hold on, bro. Because Cam and Mace didn't have that many subscribers, bro. And I watch how they shit grow. It's gonna take time, my nigga. But for niggas that just came in the game, Mace, Cam, and all these niggas that come in the game and do the podcasting, they doing it better than that nigga Joe.
And it's not better if it's gonna take time. You just answer your own question.
And it's not gonna take these niggas a long time to blow up because
like right now, 2025, you just answer your own question. They not doing better than Joe right now.
Bro, let's keep it real. What like, bro, like let's keep it all the way honest about Joe podcast, bro. Like, don't nobody want to watch that shit. We got Melissa Ford up.
This nigga, man.
We got the nigga
Ishmael. Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Don't nobody want to hear motherfucking
hey, Bullet, nigga, you don't.
Like,
Yeah, that sound like a hater. Hey, Bullet, you sound like a hater, man.
Crazy, Bullet.
Did you try to get signed to Joe Budden Network or something? You try to pitch your podcast to Joe Budden Network?
When we look at the analytics,
sound like a hater.
Hold on, Zell. When we look at the analytics, if we look at the numbers, if Joe is that nigga, bro, why them numbers is looking crazy, bro?
What numbers? Trying to get a deal with Joe Budden Network? You trying to get your podcast on Joe Budden Network or something?
What numbers looking crazy, bro?
Joe numbers is looking crazy. He shouldn't
Joe
be doing
is the highest hip hop
21,000 out, right?
views.
Well, he like go look at them numbers up again.
Nigga smoking that nigga, bro.
Hey, so Bullets.
I fuck with
if your numbers were up right now, and I know you do good or whatever, but if your numbers were up to that level, would you even be talking about this shit?
Bro, we be going viral all the time. So what I'm saying is, like, I understand the YouTube shit. I understand how that number should be. But like I said, bro, I'm not hating on Joe. I'm just saying, yo, he be
you hating.
Shit.
You're hating, nigga. You just said you trying to say you trying to really say that Gilly had a comparable career toE. That's fucking hate. You think that hold on. You think that You think as a podcaster Gilly is anywhere near Joe? They're not. They're not even. Listen. You talking about listen, dude. You talking about the difference between LeBron James and Paul George, nigga. Bro, like we not even
James, nigga.
No, yes he is, bro. Listen, he's if he's not LeBron James,
like Bill Russell. That podcast is
that's a better one for you. He's Bill Russell. You got 13, nigga. None of those had nothing he had.
So Bullets, if you had Joe Budden numbers right now,
taking checks from a white man, yo.
So
that nigga Joe hired Mark Lamont Hill.
Would you feel on top of the world if you had Joe Budden numbers?
Hold on, he got the what? Hold on, Joe got what? You said
Joe hired Mark Lamont Hill, bro.
Wait, you said hold on, because somebody just came with the stats though. You said
GX.
Yeah, that's GX. What you said, GX?
That nigga currently got the third rated
hip hop podcast as a black-owned, independent operated podcast.
That's crazy.
Such an ass,
That's crazy.
Stop hating on that nigga, man.
It's independently owned, nigga.
Repeat that last part again,
Y'all
though,
niggas
because
is
that's the
hating.
part that matters. He said what?
Independently owned, operated, and
And what was that race again? You said black,
bro.
right?
Yo, bro, hold on. Yo, you know what the illest shit about the? And I gotta get the nigga props, bro. He was doing that shit independent without ads.
With no ads.
That's
crazy. That's crazy.
And was putting straight belt to ass. And niggas, that's when, like I said, that's when those niggas was popping shit with all that barstool. And hold on. And them niggas was taking shots when he was breaking up with Rory and Maul, and they was like Joe was on like that's not his business how he wanted to run his business. Like y'all niggas like this, and this be how I say y'all niggas be dick riders. Like whoever want to take that like that can take it. Because if Jay-Z did the same thing, y'all will make a fucking excuse for what Joe did. Y'all are making an excuse for Jay-Z. But with Joe, like, no, Joe was this and that. Nah, but you'll suck Jay-Z's dick like that nigga is the incarnate. Like, y'all gotta stop.
I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta keep it consistent. Get off your knees and get on your feet.
I'm not gonna lie. Being third and being independently.
We gotta be men. We gotta stop fucking glorifying niggas who do sucker shit and respect niggas who get out here, bro.
Like, yeah, being third and independently ran is crazy.
I get it, but you never getting next to
Get in
old
there.
people.
You gotta get in
He's
there.
behind.
You never getting next to
Hold on.
Stop acting like you're getting next to You're not getting next to You're more likely to get next to Joe.
Hold on, John. You said who's before Joe?
There's only Drink Champs and Hip Hop Podcast Fight Radio. Other than that, and then there's crazy.
Well, listen, we took all this podcast shit, and none of y'all motherfuckers go review the motherfucking link up on the top, though. Give it 5 stars. Trying to get that shit out. We need to get that shit out there.
Give my son them 5 stars because he deserves it. Because he's giving you niggas content for free. And he let some of you niggas come up here and talk nonsense.
Well, yo, Trap. Hey, yo, Bullet say you got a better podcast career than Joe, so shit, I might as well put this 5 stars up.
So, Bullets, if you had number 3 right now, you wouldn't feel on top of the world?
Number 3 is cool, but like I said, bro,
that nigga be talking about going viral when 1,000 people see it, and he talking about a nigga.
He ain't fucking with
He
Joe.
was talking about a nigga. Yo, bro, where's your podcast at?
He said it already. He just interviewed Smurf.
Huh?
He just interviewed Smurf.
It's in the top 100.
He up there.
It better be in the top 100 at least.
He cooking.
I'm not even
he doing his thing.
I ain't even gonna say 50. Huh?
He doing his thing. Got doing his thing.
He doing his thing, but
yeah, he
I'm not knocking that. I'm not trying to
Joe Button, though.
I said, is he in the top 100?
Is who in the top 100? Like when you say he, like
Bullet.
who?
I'm my Bullets, Gotti.
Yes, I'm asking. Is he in the top 100?
No.
Because if he's not in the top 100,
I fuck with
about
Gotti
niggas like him.
I fuck with
I fuck with Gotti too. That's my guy.
No, I ain't gonna hate on him. He moving his way up.
But I disagree with the
You're
fuck.
not trying to front on Gillian Wallow. You just like them niggas, and you like those are niggas you probably can like attain to. Like, yeah, you keep doing your salacious shit. You too can go get a check from Begging Dave Portnoy.
But yo, let somebody else speak real quick, yo.
Yeah, bro.
I want to say, like, yo, with Gillian Wallow, if you look at them, like how Joe did it, I heard a lot of people say independently and came up. There was no ads on there in the beginning, so you gotta give a nigga a prop. So grinding with no ads, right? You just now recently seen them do prize picks with the gambling and all of that, because it was coming with the NFL towards the beginning of the NFL season last year. And this year with the NBA. So that's when he started doing that. I guess that might have been more of a lucrative market for him. But if you looked at Gillian Wallow, they snatched up everything in the beginning that they could get their hands on. As far as advertisements. Them niggas were promoting New Amsterdam.
Bro, I got so tired of hearing that New Amsterdam vodka shit, man.
Well, that's the same shit. Mac used to promote that shit too, right?
Every 35 minutes of the fucking episode, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
New Amsterdam vodka.
New Amsterdam.
Y'all niggas went out there and bought that shit? I ain't never drink that shit.
They not drinking that shit.
They had to take that back, bro. So in comparison, let's take a dude who did it 12 years ago, right? We could call Joe starting 12 years ago with Rory and Mal, right?
Yeah.
Right?
No, he started with Joe started with, we're gonna name this podcast later. That was the first show he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's like 12 years ago, bro.
Yeah, that was a
Think
minute
about it.
ago.
That's like 20. That's early,
Yeah.
bro. That's
Yeah.
after what was DJ Enough and Rosenberg shit. They came after Combat
Mhm.
Jack.
I remember. I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of that show.
DJ Enough and Rosenberg. It was like Jew something. It was like
I know what you're talking about, bro.
Juanito, and something like that.
I mean, I know his
Joe came
podcast
right
shit.
after that,
What
son,
was in
and
Juanito?
right them
Something I
niggas
forgot.
out the box.
Yep.
The only thing you had at that era was Brilliant Idiots was starting to pop off because Charlamagne was on Breakfast Club. When he did the shit with Andrew Schultz, niggas wanted to see what
You
Charlamagne
talking
looked
about
like.
niggas with no talent though, bro.
Nah, bro.
Don't worry about it, Gotti. We about to do this shit,
yo,
B.
Joe got talent, my nigga.
We gonna do this shit, Gotti.
Talking about niggas, of course he gonna vibe.
No ads, I respect it.
We gonna do this shit,
And
Gotti.
not only no ads and no guests.
No guests, bro.
Yo, Himblin, I gotta holler at you, man.
Did y'all
I need to get in contact with that podcast side of Apple. Yeah.
Did y'all niggas know who Rory and Mar was 12 years ago? Half the
Hell
niggas didn't
no.
know that Mar was
Hell
Big's
no.
brother. Half the niggas didn't know Mar was Big's brother. Like,
I didn't know that shit until the
He brought two
podcast.
freshman talent out. What was Rory doing? That Duce them niggas
Duce
was in
Palooza.
He
The
carried
Palooza
that
shit.
on with two
The Palooza joint. Henny Palooza shit.
people, like, you know what I'm saying?
Henny Palooza shit. Oh, you know your shit. Son know his shit. Who is that? He outside.
Yeah, he was.
That nigga outside.
Yeah, he was.
It's Charlie.
Oh, Charlie. Charlie. Oh, yeah, Charlie. Yeah, all right, Charlie. I know Charlie. Yeah. Charlie know his shit. He outside.
Charlie, because I didn't.
Charlie
even
outside.
Charlie, I didn't
I
even
know
think
Charlie.
about the ad shit that you said, like how Gilly and Wallow came through and had hella ads at the bit. Like they picked up every fucking ad. They had the Roman Sparks shit.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that
Bail
shit.
bondsman.
Do y'all remember when Joe went on there? Y'all remember when Joe went on there and he was like, yo, fuck y'all ads. Like, yo, that nigga was, because he, at the top of his podcast and shit, he was leaving the Slaughterhouse shit. His first interview, if y'all remember, was Crooked Eye. They never really uploaded the whole full interview, but he was really like disgruntled about his shit going on. Like that was the last ending of his rap career. He like, yo, fuck that. I'm doing this podcast and shit. He brought up two freshman dudes. Nobody knew who they was. No ads. And the nigga was like, yo, fuck what you bringing to my table. He used to tell the people on the podcast, yo, fuck your ads. Fuck what you coming at me with that blase, blah, blase, blah. And he let them know. And that nigga's still here to this day. These niggas is just like starting now. And you bro, I guarantee you 7 minutes into our next episode,
I'll be there in a
you'll
minute.
see a pineapple in Amsterdam. 7 minutes into the episode, it's an advertisement.
Oh, that's a fact.
Them niggas
Fact. Then he be having the other niggas coming up there. He be having the other niggas coming up there promoting their business.
Yeah, come on, son. You're doing cliffhangers now. Once you start to say something, you see once it peaks in the podcast.
So you hating on them niggas for
Hey Charlie, what he say? You had a bad day? New Amsterdam vodka.
Hold
Uh-huh.
on.
He doing something. Nah, nigga doing dick pills too. Yeah, you can't last with your girl. I got some there. He do them shits too.
Roman Sparks.
Yeah.
Quarter waters. I got blue quarter water.
Uh-huh. I respect it though. Cause that's the way. No, listen, I respect it though because in the podcast shit, that's the hustle right there though. Because it makes for advertising. Everything is advertising. I might as well start doing advertising on the Clubhouse stage.
No. But Trap, he speak. But I think. But you're right. But it's speaking of how phenomenal Joe shit was to do.
Yeah.
No ads though.
No, Trap. It's actually not Trap.
What?
Like that's.
Hold on, why I keep saying
and
no
Joe,
ads?
hold on,
Boost Mobile. They keep screaming boost on the Joe and Jada. What you mean no ads?
Yeah, they got boost.
No. We talking about.
We talking about that.
Let me,
Boost getting everybody there. I need to get a boost there.
Honestly, like this the thing. This is why I say niggas just be saying shit like or some hating and some dick riding shit. And yeah,
why you gotta go there for, B? You the only one bringing that energy, B. You the only one on the stage bringing that energy, B. Ain't nobody else on the stage bringing that energy but you, B.
You right, Trap. You right. I ain't gonna say that. I'm
sponsors where the money at though.
This is what I'm gonna say. Get some hating shit. The nigga, this is Joe's second or third episode, right? Second or third episode. Episode 2, they talking about Joe Buttons. Episode 3, they talking about Joe Buttons.
Who you talking about? You talking about Jada and Joe?
Yes.
Well, you know what?
Why they bring?
That's what
bringing Joe up.
Like
if you remember, niggas do that though.
Episode 2, huh?
Because I remember when I remember when Drink Champs first started. Remember, Nori used to always talk about Elliot. You always talk about Elliot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that it might be like a you know what I'm saying, a strategy at war type shit. You know what I'm saying? So you talk about the person that's that you competing with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I ain't with shit like that though.
Trap is called for a nigga to hate on ads and sponsors, that's whack.
That's where the money coming in. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas about to listen, man. We about to get some ads. We about to get some ads up in here, B. We about to get some ads on Clubhouse, B. I got the one sheet already printed out, B. I'm about to send this one sheet out. Y'all niggas about to be talking every 20 minutes. You about to, hold on, y'all. Yo, I got a shout out, you know what I'm saying? I got a shout out to Beauty Salon, you know what I'm saying? The 125th, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to, you know what I mean? Right. Word.
Yo,
some real shit.
but no, niggas ain't shitting on
about to go to local businesses.
What niggas are saying is that nigga sustained for like 8 years. Like having the top hip. Hold on, he sustained like 8 years having the top hip hop.
Who you
talking about? Joe.
You know why though? You know why though?
Talking about Joe.
Because at one time Joe had a deal
and
with
Tax Tone. You right. Y'all niggas forgetting about Tax Tone, B. Y'all niggas forgetting about Tax Tone too. Tax Tone was next up too. Joe would have had a real problem with Tax when he stayed around though.
No, bro. Listen, that was the Spotify shit was a long time ago, bro. That was years ago.
That's what I'm saying. He had a sack contract with a salary.
But this is the thing. That was after. That contract was very short lived. That was only like 2 or 3 years. I think it was 2 years.
So
actually,
let me ask you this, right?
Had the podcast for like 12.
Let me ask you this.
Like, I'll name this podcast later.
Yeah, that's how I started off. So look. What's y'all thoughts on them niggas saying like the podcast is like the new record, like the new record business?
It is.
That shit is.
Hey, yo, and if I can chime in real quick, T. Bradshaw, respect.
Yeah, bro.
Chime in real quick, bro. To go back to the Fat Joe point, Fat Joe, we knew that during it's a lot of people that fucking left hip hop. Let's wipe this shit out, bro. Let's keep it a stack right now, son. All these niggas ran to podcasts during COVID. No. You got Fat Joe, who did the first interview with Joel Santana when he first came out of jail, and he got his teeth fixed. Y'all remember that? Fat Joe.
Yeah, he did an interview with 6ix9ine. Remember that? Remember he did an interview with 6ix9ine because this is Joe's second time around doing a podcast. Because the first time he was doing shit down there, who Hideout he used to do this shit in, and he interviewed 6ix9ine one time. He interviewed with some other niggas though too. I forgot who else he interviewed though.
Joe Budden was early though.
Yeah, Joe Budden had one during the pandemic.
Joe had the Joker shit though. He had the Joker shit though. He was
Joker. That was on what's name?
COVID. That's
Yo,
what I'm
bro,
trying to say.
Joe been
that was before COVID.
Bro, before COVID, nigga, Joe been podcasting since
way before
Joe
COVID,
has had
bro.
Joe Budden TV since the late 2000s.
Yeah, Joe had it.
Actually, it was the mid to late 2000s. And then
but Fat Joe ain't just started podcasting today.
Yes, he did.
Y'all niggas still ain't giving my shit no rating, B. We about to get the fuck up out of here. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Joe Budden has been
always had the Pepsi Cola cans in the background.
Do y'all know that Joe Budden was filming?
Hold on. My man Pacino go. My man Pacino got a podcast too. Tell him about your podcast, Pacino. What's your podcast name?
What the fuck?
Hold on, go ahead, Pacino.
That nigga.
Go ahead, Pacino. Hold on.
All right, boom.
Yo, my mic low?
Y'all gotta say which Joe y'all talking about.
Hold on.
Joe or Joe
Hold on. Let Pacino go.
Hold
on. Let Pacino go.
Check it out. Boom. Hey, yo, Trap, what up? I hope everybody doing good. But
what's
look
good?
At this topic. Joe Budden really set it off on a rapper's second win versus a goddamn reality show. That nigga did the podcast shit early, got punched in the mouth by one of them. You remember he was Joe Budden
was on World Star early and recorded it when he got punched in the face.
Right.
All right, we about to get up out of here though.
With Tahiri.
Right.
Then he went on Love and Hip Hop.
About to get up out of here.
Right.
Yo, bro.
Y'all got the last couple things y'all gonna say though. We have to get the fuck up out of here. Y'all ain't respecting the part. Y'all ain't respecting my podcast. None of y'all motherfuckers put what's name, man. Y'all niggas have a good night, B. We out of here.
Joe Budden was a host on Hot 97.
Yeah.
And when it was smoking.
Y'all can hear me, my mic low?
Like Joe Budden has started. He basically started.
Y'all hear me?
The way we look at Soulja Boy.
Sorry, wrong with my mic.
Let me finish my thought. Let me finish my thought.
Nah, we about to get up out of here.
Nah, you can't do that.
Cause y'all niggas is crazy.
No,
let me see something. Y'all niggas is crazy. Yeah, we out of here though, man. Y'all niggas is suckers, B. Ain't nobody fucking go put no review on my shit, though. We out of here, man. It's 4 in the morning, B. I'm out.
Yeah, no, I gotta review traffic.
I'm out. Nah, we out. Y'all niggas are suckers. One.
Wait, what?
Niggas are suckers. Word. Niggas are suckers. I'm staying on, though. I'm staying on the live stream, though. Fuck them niggas. Word. Niggas, 3 niggas. We got a stage full of 50 people. 3 niggas did that shit. Fuck them niggas. Word. So I fucking about to stop doing that shit. Niggas don't support shit. Niggas want to sit there and run their fucking mouth. That was some sucker shit. I ain't fucking with them niggas. Alright. We gonna stay over here, though. Where my shit at? Yeah. Niggas suckers. Matter of fact, I'm out. I gotta do some other shit too low. D-Nick, man, I'm gonna holler at you, bro.